The Flash has some news. Wrestler Bill Goldberg to guest star. Goldberg, one of my childhood heroes.
I've never gone into wrestling.
Multi-time WCW and WWE World Champion Bill Goldberg will guest star on upcoming episodes of the CW's DC superhero series, The Flash. Goldberg became a professional wrestling icon much faster than most, becoming a big deal not long after 1997. Goldberg's primary claim to fame was his undefeated streak, which lasted for over a year. And during which he won his first world title from Hulk Hogan, or Hollywood Hogan, as he was known at that point in time in his career. The streak was ultimately ended at Starrcade 1998 by the NWO member and also now occasional actor Kevin Nash. Goldberg remained a star after his first loss and would end up jumping to WWE once we all know the story of that. But Goldberg is supposed to be on the CW.
Did they say who he will be playing, or just that he's just going to be on a couple episodes?
Well, I'm trying to scroll. Apparently, there is no other news to that.
Cool.
I
mean, you know more about it than I do. So who would you like to see him play? I should say.
It would be cool to see him play a good guy. Like I don't want to see him playing a bad guy. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know his acting chops. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen him on TV, but, like, his whole year run of being undefeated, he didn't say a word at all. Like, he would just destroy somebody. Like, he would come into the ring, wrestle 30 seconds, and destroy them and walk out. Mm-hmm. Like, that was his whole shtick.
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting. It might have said more in the article. The articles are being, like, absolutely... insane right now, not wanting to scroll, but I think a good guy would be better than him being a bad guy and trying to fight the Flash. But he might be the villain of the week or the monster of the week type deal, where he's like this really strong guy. Or
then they get rid of him, and it was like, "Thanks for coming on the show, man."
Yeah. It could go either way, with guest stars like that. Especially wrestlers like. On Arrow, they had Cody Rhodes. He was over at WWE for a while. He was a villain on Arrow. So, there's been some crossover with wrestling and CW before. So, it'll be interesting to see. I think it'll be really cool. Star Wars Daisy Riddley doesn't want to play Rey after Episode 9. Daisy Riddley reveals that she doesn't want to play Rey after Episode 9 in a new interview about Star Wars The Last Jedi. The film, which hits theaters December 15th, continues the story of the Skywalker family, the heroine Rey, and the villainous Kylo Ren. As they fight over the fate of the galaxy far, far away. The Force-sensitive scavenger from Jakku turned hero is one of the most mysterious main characters to date in the Star Wars universe. Abandoned by her family on a desert planet, Rey spent her life learning how to survive as a scavenger and hoping that one day her family would return to find her. It wasn't until the events of The Force Awakens that Rey discovered her ability to use the Force and her surprising connection to Kylo Ren. Excuse me, guys. Which opened up even more questions about her mysterious past, most notably being who her parents are.
Are we gonna get into that?
And if they are characters that the audience have seen before in the franchise before.
That was a poorly written sentence. But are we gonna get into that?
I think we talked about it last week, but
I don't remember.
Okay, so if you've played Battlefront 2, you played the campaign, there's a really ham-fisted thing close to the end where you're playing as Iden Versio, and you've defected, and spoilers, by the way.
Oh, yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Tap of the head when we get done. I'll tap my head again if I remember. Yeah. So you play as Iden Versio, you defect to the rebels, and with one of your people, Del.
Classic story, whatever.
Boring stuff. But anyway, at the end, it's like, oh, you destroyed all the Empire, yay! And then they
flash forward.
Well, they shoehorn in that you like Del or whatever. They start kissing.
They, make out.
Yeah, and then they flash.
Really forced.
Yeah.
Forced. forced heterosexuality and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and so it jumps forward 30 years, and you're playing as Kylo Ren and all this good stuff, and it's like, oh, talking about Dell, it's like, oh, you're become a father, and blah, 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 all of this, and, like, Iden's nowhere to be around, but they talk about Dell, like, being, becoming part of the Force or whatever, like, learning about the Force, yada, yada, yada. I think they're trying to ham-fist Iden and Dell being the parents of Rey.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a poor excuse for one of the best characters that's been written in a very long time.
Rey's an incredible character. And also, like, it... Because my guess is that it's like they had an idea for what they wanted her to be. And... Because I know it was like Lucas like wrote all these, like, the main storyline like years ago and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But it's... All they wanted was they wanted to pull another Darth Vader, even though some people were still able to call it Darth Vader because of the whole, like, translation fun stuff. But it was, my guess is it's like, people were like, obviously this is what it is, and they were like, dang it, they figured it out. So, like, we gotta change it. We gotta change her origin story. So, like, guys, you know that game we're working on that's gonna be so great to have no microtransactions in it? Yeah, we know that. Yeah, totally hiding the evidence of the microtransactions. Guys, let's just make those two random characters be her parents. That'll be great. They'll be fine. They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I'm hoping that's not the case.
But the thing is, like, from what I've heard, it's like, I guess it would have been fine had they fleshed out the characters more.
Yes.
But the fact that it's, like, one of these, the most, like one of the most, like, well-written characters recently, like, Rey's super cool.
Yeah.
For them to just kind of give her origin story just kind of like here's some characters.
Yeah.
It's, like, it's lazy and inexcusable.
But Daisy Ridley went on to say about continuing on in Star Wars. As far as Ridley is concerned, the future of Rey is pretty much set. She doesn't want to play the character after the next movie. She said no, flatly. For me, I didn't really know what I was signing on to. I hadn't read the script, but from what I could tell, it was really nice people involved, so it was like awesome. Now I think I am even luckier than I knew then to be a part of something that feels so like coming home now. Okay.
The only one thing is, I'll say that, though, it's like, you were given a Star Wars script. How did you not know what you were in for?
Yeah.
I mean, I could understand,
like, you literally,
on a more, like, technical term, but...
Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill, 40 years not playing the characters, are brought back. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Like, I'm sure that, like, she meant it in a different way, but it's just, like, in the context of that quote, it's like, you sure about that?
Yeah, and money talks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if they kept making, like, movies with her in it, like, right back to back, I think, like, yes, I would say no to that. Like, if I wanted to keep... Because she was just in Murder in the Orient Express.
She did a great job.
Whoa, we got some kind of ad going on here.
How dare they? But it's... I can understand why not wanting to do that. Because, yeah, again, because like you said, like, that was kind of like her breakout role, and now she's doing all this other stuff. So it's you want to maintain, like, you want to be marketable. A good example of that is after the Harry Potter movies were finished, all those actors are going to be known for, like, I mean, like, Emma Watson's going out, and she's done a bunch of stuff now.
Yeah.
But still, everyone's going to see them and still be like, you were in Harry Potter.
Well, you look at Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
that's pretty much defined him, and, like, he's tried to do other stuff, but the most successful out of the three has been Emma Watson.
Yeah,
Sorry, I almost said Stone, but it's been Emma Watson, because she's not just stayed in that vein. Like, she's done many other things, you know.
I mean, like, they've all done other stuff, but some of them are also just kind of like, I have a ton of money to lay back on, so I'm just gonna go chill. And I'm like, I respect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, Emma Watson, and, like, she's done a bunch of stuff, and doing Beauty and the Beast was a really smart move for multiple reasons, but that's because it's like, now she has a Disney princess face, so it's like that. Yeah. That really helps to kind of separate her from
Harry Potter.
I mean, still, everyone's still gonna see them and be like, "You were in Harry Potter."
Yeah.
But yeah, like, when you're in a big franchise like that, you want to be more marketable, so that way you're not just that character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know. Oh my gosh, Martin, Bilbo in Sherlock Holmes.
Martin.
What's his name?
Short? I don't know.
No, he played John Watson.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, anyway, that actor. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, him. Because, like, he started off on the UK Office, and he played Tim, or we know him as, like, the Jim character.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing it, like, it was an interview, and he's like, I don't want that to be the only role I'm remembered as. But now he's gone off, you know, he's in the Marvel Universe now. He did, you know, Bilbo, he's in Sherlock. So it is possible to break away from that. But again, like, there's that fear whenever you get introduced to something that does become very popular, that's all you will be known for.
Yeah.
So I can totally understand her being like, yes, I love doing these movies, but I also kind of want to branch out and do other stuff.
Well, Jim Halpert is still Jim Halpert. Like, he's been doing, I don't know his real name, but he's been doing other stuff.
Yeah. Like that.
Like, he's been doing other stuff, but...
Yeah, he's doing that new horror movie.
Yeah, which looks really good.
That does actually look really cool.
Yeah. But he's still Jim. You know, but, like, I wouldn't just keep him in a box, you know, as well. I don't want him to keep playing Jim. I don't want Steve Carell to keep playing Michael.
No, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that's different and everything. But
Martin Freeman.
There you go. I was close. Martin Short.
I knew his name was Martin.
Scorsese.
Yep. It's Martin Scorsese played Bilbo Baggins.
Yep.
Have it.
That would be very interesting. Those
would
eyebrows.
That would be really interesting.
Those big bushy eyebrows that he has.
Anyway, you know what else is interesting?
Margot Robbie confirmed she's working on a standalone Harley Quinn movie.
Her name is Margot. You said Margot or something.
Whatever. Robbie.
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
Someone make a picture of Robbie as Harley Quinn. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. We're going to be getting a lot of Harley Quinn over the next few years, but another movie can now be added to the list, which currently includes Suicide Squad 2, Harley Quinn versus the Joker, and the Gotham City Sirens. In the video below, the actress confirms that she's also working on a Harley Quinn standalone movie, which she describes as being totally separate from the aforementioned films. This doesn't come completely out of the blue, as it was back in September we learned that Robbie would be executive producing a Harley Quinn movie, which most of us assumed would be the Harley Quinn versus the Joker. The whole situation seems pretty confusing, though, as Robbie adds that this movie would need a team of characters for the Harley Quinn to hate to play off of.
Sure.
Could it be that this will be a new take on Gotham City Sirens? As of right now, we do not know, but it's one of the many possibilities. Either way, it's clear that Robbie has some big plans for the fan favorite character. Sorry, everybody. And that we're going to see an awful lot of the DC Films universe moving forward. She'll next reprise her role in Gavin O'Connor's Suicide Squad 2. And the movie is currently expected to be released in 2019.
They're making a second Suicide Squad.
Why? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
I never actually watched it. I watched
it. It was mediocre.
I watched like a review of it, and it was from what I saw of it, it was really bad.
Did you watch our review of it? I don't remember if we reviewed it or not.
No, I didn't. I watched CinemaSins.
It was a CinemaSin for sure.
But it, oh god, so bad. I knew that. I thought that she was that she like bought the rights for Gotham City Sirens, right? Like she wanted to become the producer for it.
I guess so. I don't know.
Because I know that it was like she wanted to like squat. Maybe it was the Harley Quinn versus Joker. Because I know that she wanted to like after Suicide Squad, she wanted to get rid of the Harley Joker romance like as soon as possible, which is why she got the rights to produce or something for one of the upcoming movies. She was like, I don't want that anymore.
Yeah, and of course, I'm sure Jared Leto is not coming back as the Joker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard he got that, or he's going to be recasted.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who they're going to get.
Matt Smith.
He's a good actor. I don't know how he would.
Like he's got the build. He's got that's like he eats up the scenery when he's in a scene.
Yes,
and
he does. No,
like
he's a very good
he
actor.
can get dark like that.
Yes, he can. It would be interesting. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what he would look like. You know
he
what I mean?
He would look awesome. Him or Willem Dafoe. But Willem
Dafoe's too old.
Willem Dafoe has to really try though, like not phone it in.
Like he did with
Murder on the Orient Express.
He was fine. He wasn't in it that long. He was fine. I was talking about the Death Note movie.
Oh, I have no idea.
I never watched it, but I heard that apparently he just kind of phoned it in and that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, I can't blame him.
Yeah. Well, when you're given a turd, you can only do so much with.
True.
Now, this came out this week.
No, it's not a turd.
The trailer, and I'm excited to be a
I'm very
Batman fan.
excited.
Batman Ninja got a trailer this week, and it looks fantastic.
The animation was stunning.
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it. It looks really cool.
Yeah, we're not going to play it here because we don't want to get copyright ID'd and all that, and won't be able to play anything. But the art direction that it is, the design for all of the characters done by the lead designer for Afro Samurai, which is really, really cool. One of my favorite animes out there. It looks awesome. We've got Batman, we've got Nightwing, we've got Robin, we've got Batgirl, we've got Red Robin, we've got Red Hood back in the back. You see Alfred back there. Just back there, you know, all
I'm
that.
just gonna say he looks very modern for like feudal Japan.
Yes, he does. And then we've got several different villains that they show through the trailer, from Harley Quinn, Joker, of course, Gorilla Grodd, Two-Face, Poison Ivy. I'm assuming it looks like a samurai with one eye covered up is Deathstroke.
Yeah, it look like it's hard to see from where I'm sitting, but that looks like an orange like mask, and that's his color. So.
And then of course the Penguin, and I think one of the last scenes is actually Clayface, but I'm not sure because it was something that was like shifting and doing something. So that would be really, really awesome. But the fight scenes looked really, really awesome.
Apparently, like when you watch the trailer, they show you like all because it's like the top animators from Japan, and so they list them off and like what they worked on. They had I've never actually seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I know that apparently like the fight scenes in it are they're really good. So they have the guy whoever the animator was from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Kill is
they have Kill la Kill. They have the person who did the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure opening. They had like a bunch of different names that were picked out, and I was like, oh wow, like, and that was a lot of people, and you watch it and it comes through. Like it looks really cool.
It looks really, really good, and just like with this, we're not only getting like an American like animated movie, which all the DC animated movies are really, really good. This is actually recorded in Japanese, which is really interesting. And I think it's going to be really cool to get that in there with Batman and the Joker fighting. Like they both look like samurais and everything. But it's like feudal Japan, but Batman still has a Batmobile and like all these robots.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a mishmash of stuff, which I guess is, that's why Alfred looks very modern. But it'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like if you haven't checked out the trailer for it, you need to go do it. You do yourself a favor, okay? Even if you're not a fan of anime, if you're a fan of Batman, like this is going to be really, really cool. I'm glad that they're branching out and doing some different things with Batman instead of just...
because everyone's just like, we get it, it's Batman, we get it. And so it's like, but have you thought about Batman Ninja? And everyone's like, oh, but tell me some more.
Like, he's more of a samurai than a ninja.
Yeah, but they're calling Batman Ninja.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, like he has like the garb of like a feudal samurai.
Yeah. But I like hearing Batman in Japanese is like Batman. Like it's just so good. It's so good. I cannot wait for it.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It looks really good. The animation is so clean. So clean.
So fresh and
so
clean.
Like in the fight scenes, like there's a part where like it's just like they're standing on a roof and like they're about to fight each other, but like the way they just kind of do subtle movements, I'm fairly certain that most of the fight scenes were rotoscoped. But like I think some people have an issue with rotoscope, and I don't understand why.
I'm not sure what rotoscope is.
Sorry. Okay. It's whenever like they take it's essentially like the hand drawn version of mocap. So
Okay,
it's like
okay.
you know, you have someone act it out, and then you literally draw that.
Okay.
You know, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, I got you.
So you're drawing like movement for movement, which is why they're able to get stuff very clean.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, yeah, if you don't have a problem with mocap, why do you have a problem with rotoscope?
I don't have a problem with it.
I'm just like, for people who do, like, I don't get
Why
why
you
people,
got a problem with it?
like I really don't understand. I think some people are like, it's cheating, and I'm like, is it really? You're just using a reference, which is what they already did for drawing.
Well, it's just like, do you draw?
Yeah, do you draw? Do you know how hard it is to draw hands that look the exact same? It's really hard.
Yeah, or eyes that look the exact same.
It's even harder.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Hope that you enjoyed episode 235 of the Nerd Cave podcast. We talked about a lot of stuff, all the nerdy news that you need to know. If you want to get it early each and every week, all you got to do is go to patreon.com. You can watch us record it live.
Do it.
Patreon.com/nerdcave. Watch us do it live.
Do it.
Get it early as a podcast that's been edited.
Do it.
Get it as a fresh, clean YouTube video.
Do it.
Or any of the other things that you want. It's all there. Also, don't forget to fill out our survey so you don't miss out on anything and have a chance to win a copy of Call of Duty World War II for the PlayStation 4. Your feedback helps us become better in 2018. So please do it.
Do it. Do it.
So there you go, everybody. And remember, December 21st is going to be our Nerd Cave end of the year show.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah. And then we're going to come back stronger than ever. We're
Yep.
going to be like Obi-Wan going into the
Yeah,
Force.
we got a lot of stuff planned for next year.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like Darth Vader, if you strike me down,
like Darth
I'll...
Vader in pink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to commission someone to make me like an incredibly like detailed Darth Vader in pink outfit.
There's pictures upon pictures on the internet.
Well, I want one for myself.
Well, there you go. Make Allie that.
Do it, and I might pay you.
She's not
Just kidding,
gonna
of course
pay
I would
you.
pay you.
She's not going to pay you.
I don't have that much money, but I will pay you.
She's not. She will pay you in like Chico sticks.
What are Chico sticks?
It's like this like cinnamon stick thing. You can get it at like gas stations. It's got like cheese in it as well. I don't know. I've never eaten it. I've never eaten one before, but they're called Chico sticks.
Cinnamon stick?
I have no idea. I've never eaten one. My brother ate them.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll pay you one of those.
That's what she's going to pay you with, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Zach.
And Allie.
Have a week.